It's the Go Mike podcast where the mic is golden. This is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and today I got a reaction video. All right, this is the video where the baby daddy brings McDonald's to only his child, and the baby mama has 4 other children. So let's get into the video. Booyah. That's the video. Now let's get into it.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there
he go right there. He pulled it up in his raggedy ass '03 Monte Carlo, just like I had. Mine was just champagne. Cracked fender on that same side. I don't know if those cars are cursed, but I had a '03 Monte Carlo just like that with a cracked fender right on that side. And in the video, she says she's gonna expose him. And I'm thinking in my head, how are you gonna expose him? He's coming to bring his child something to eat. What is there to expose? But let's continue.
and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you.
What? See, she says she's finna expose him, and I'm just a little baffled because how is he being exposed if he's actually bringing his child something to eat? Like, I don't get that. Like, how is she exposing him? But let's continue.
That don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you
My other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know.
All right, I'm gonna pause it there because she kind of said something that would make sense, with this situation, and that's the fact that the other kids are going to feel left out. Now, if you have multiple kids, or if you grew up with and you had more than 1 or 2 siblings, you all automatically know that when one kid has something and the other kids don't, it's going to be a problem. But I'm not necessarily gonna make that his problem. I'm gonna just say that is a fair thing to say to this situation, is that the other kids are going to feel left out. But let's continue.
Get my food stamps to the 7th.
Whoa, she says she don't get her food stamps to the 7th. Let's let that sink. But let's continue as well.
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
How are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating at McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let you.
Wait, all right. So he did offer a solution to this, and that's either to put the kid in her room or let the kid come out. And I'm gonna say this: if she were to let the kid go into her room, they're still gonna be like, what's going on? They're gonna still, but at the same time, the other kid won't be eating in front of the kids, making them jealous. And again, I'm not trying to make that his problem. That's not his priority to, make sure that the other kids are anything, because they're not his kids. So it's kind of hard to say that a man is wrong in this situation when, he's actually doing what he's supposed to do for his kid, and let's make sure that his kid is fed. But let's go.
No, he's not finna eat that at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? No.
Ooh, he dropped a bomb on her. Where's my explosion sound effects? He dropped a bomb on her. Hold up, I got an explosion sound effect. If it ever pops up. I guess not. But he dropped a bomb on her. He said, where are those other baby daddies at? Oh, there it is. There it is. There go the bomb. Yeah, he dropped the bomb. It came late, but there was the bomb. But yeah, he dropped the bomb on her. It is. It's like, where are those other baby daddies? That's not a bad question to ask. Where are all those baby daddies? And how many baby daddies do you really have? You have 4 kids. His kid is, I'm guessing, the youngest, the last one. All right, the other 3, where are they baby daddies? But maybe we'll find out in this video. Let's continue.
I told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. They were your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's? You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine.
Wait. I think she said the food stamps come on the 7th the first time. Now they come on the 11th, but that's besides the point. Let's just continue.
3 kids that ain't mine.
Yeah, they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the f- I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Oh, wait. Okay, so hold on. We're getting a little context because before we didn't have any context to this. So just off that alone, it sounds like they were together while he, when their baby was born. Sounds like they were together. So I'm kind of wondering, while they were together, was he doing for those other children then? So that's kind of important. That is kind of important. Like, if they were together, I don't know for how long, I really do wonder, was he doing for those kids, the other kids, while they were together? I don't know, but maybe we'll find out. Let's continue.
But you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you're such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not.
Wait. She's exposing him because everybody thinks he's such a good daddy. But just think about the situation that's happening. He is bringing food for his child. What is she exposing? Is she exposing him as a good daddy? Is she trying to expose him as, like, what? It really doesn't make sense, this whole exposure thing. But let's continue.
No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all then. He can't take that shit. He can't eat.
Wait. So she said, don't feed the kids at all if you cannot feed all of them. That's not a fair assessment. You can't tell a man not to bring his child any food just because he didn't bring food for the other kids. Now, granted, maybe he don't have money like that to be taking care of other people's kids. Maybe he's on a budget. He could be on child support. Who knows? But he might be on his way after this. For child support for that child. So we don't know what his financial situation is. He already pulling up in a raggedy ass '03 Monte Carlo. And I remember my raggedy ass '03 Monte Carlo days. I was super broke then. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't make him obligated still. That doesn't make him obligated to bring food for those other kids. But let's continue.
Maybe if you had one or two, I can maybe. You got it's three extra kids. What the all like going to my account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those
go
are your fucking kids' siblings.
So that means
Yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your baby.
She keep bringing up the food stamps. Like, golly, yeah, are all of the kids in the house right now hungry? Like, is that what she's saying? That all the kids in the house right now are hungry because she don't have no food stamps. She can't feed the other kids. Is that what she's saying? But let's go.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kids as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel the way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the
Send him down
room.
to the car. He ain't even got to eat for his brother. Come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here.
That was actually a good suggestion, is to let the kid go out to the car and eat. And then he'll come back and, and the other kids don't have to watch him. That was a good suggestion. But let's continue.
Give it here. Give it here. Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
Why would you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a. Like, you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He's not finna eat that. Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He's not finna do that. You can't.
All right, so that was the video. Okay, so just to kind of just bring everything into perspective. So he starts fucking with a female that already has 3 kids, right? So he's fucking with a female that already have 3 kids. He gets her pregnant again, and she has his kids. So now she has 4 kids total. Now, I'm not going to let him off the hook that easy, even though I don't believe that his actions were wrong in this sense of bringing his child some McDonald's. But I will say this. Why are you fucking with a female that already have 3 kids? I will say that. Why are you fucking with a female that already have 3 kids? You know what they say. When you get with a woman that has kids, you're not only dating that woman, you dating her kids too. And that's 100% true. If you decide to get with a woman that already have kids, you are going to have to condition your mind and make sure that you do for all of those kids and not just yours. Because that's not how that works. Even though you're not obligated to do anything because technically they're not your kid, but just out of a moral standpoint, yeah, you can do something for those kids. But that doesn't make him obligated to do so. That's why I'm kind of wondering. I'm like, how many baby daddies do she actually have? Is it 2 baby daddies? Is it 3 baby daddies? Is it 4 baby daddies? And how is she exposing him? Sounds like she exposed herself for being a loose female, giving up pussy, getting pregnant over and over again, and still not learning her lesson. See, this is going to be a big lesson for her. Hopefully she ties her tubes and not have any more kids. But I'm going to just go ahead and close with this. I know a lot of men who've watched this video, and they said regardless of him just having one kid with her, that knowing that she had other kids, they would never do that. They would never bring one kid something and not bring the other ones, even if they are not theirs. I know I've talked to 3 guys and they said that they would not have done that. You know what I'm saying? And it is not out of oh, you're obligated to do it, or or you're doing something for her. No, it's actually doing it to keep the peace between your kid. Because what if the sibling is super jealous of that kid because, you know, you keep doing this and this and this, and they take it out on your kid? Not saying that it's right, not saying that that is how it's supposed to happen, but what if that does happen? What if with you just, you know, and it's just simple McDonald's. It's not like she's trying to get them to bring, you know, school clothes or nothing for the kids. It's simple McDonald's. And we all know how kids are. You can't have one to have something without the other one, or it's going to be a big mess. Maybe in her house, every time that he does that, it causes a big commotion in the house amongst the siblings. And maybe that's why she's call herself trying to expose him. But that is not the way to do that. That is not the way to do that. The way she should have did that was she should have hollered at him like a human being. I have a camera in his face, but holler at him like a human being. Say, hey, look, you know, every time you bring the one kid something to eat, you know, it kind of causes a problem in the house. I know that you're not obligated to take care of kids that's not yours, but just out of sake of keeping harmony in the house, you know, could we go about this a different way? And a different way could be, you know, him picking his child up and going to get McDonald's and then dropping the kid back off. You know, that is another option. Or just like how he said, you know, send them to the car and, you know, he'll eat in the car. But just knowing how kids are, and this is just out of sake of the kids. This is not for her. Out of sake for the kids, it's like things have to, you know, be even, you know, but it is what it is. I actually seen a meme that made me cry, laugh. This meme made me cry, laugh. I wonder if I saved it, and if I did, oh yeah, here it is. I'm gonna let me send this to the computer. I want to show you guys this. It's kind of funny. So let me try to pull up this this photo. It's hilarious. It's real funny. It gives some perspective to what is going on right now in this situation. And I have it up. Let me shift it over here if I can. Let me shift it over here. Can I shift it over here? You mean to tell me I can't shift this over here? Oh, wait, let me exit out of this. Hold on. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Oh wow, hold on. Let me try to do this a little different. But this meme made me laugh. Like I was crying laughing at this meme. And it man, why can't I find it? Where is it? All right, let me do it like this. Let me try to just upload it here. Let me see, image right there. Okay, let me find it. Browse. Here it is. There it is. This meme had me crying laughing when I seen it. Had me crying laughing when I seen it, because how many times has this happened? It says a lot of you hoes done had niggas bring you food and not your kid, and that's none of my business. That is so freaking hilarious, isn't it? Because how many times have that happened? You know, and they don't be caring about the kid then. They be sitting up eating they crawfish or they crabs or whatever, just chilling, right? Lock the door. Kids come knocking on the door. Go back into your room, right? But I just wanted to share that. And just overall, you know, like I said, it's not his obligation to take care of or feed other kids that's not his. But just out of the duty to protect your child from their siblings, you know, it would be best to try to keep the harmony, you know, fair, and probably go about that the other way. I think the best way to go about this is to pick up the child, go do whatever you need to do, and then drop them off at home. And that's what I think. And that's what I'm going to close with. It's the Gold Mike Podcast, where the mic is gold, and this is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and I am